Hello, all you hardcore boxing fans on members area. How are you doing? It's Harry the Spastic here, live from South Yorkshire. Will Terry Harper take the rematch against that big banger from USA? I don't think she wants the rematch. I don't think she'll want to take it. I think Bullcroft will, though, because he'll probably sense that she might have had enough now and might want to get out of the game now she's had some fist. So I think that he'll know better than anybody and he'll think, yeah, we're going to take that rematch. They'll just pay Terry lip service. Look, we'll run, we'll stay out of range, we'll hold, we'll get through it and we'll get an hometown decision. That's what you're going to hear now. And he'll be thinking, well, if we lose, we can jump over to Sky and fight Natasha Jonas, get another payday there. That's how they're going to work it. I might be wrong, but at the moment, he's going to have to keep Eddie Hearn happy and have that rematch because they signed, didn't they? And Steffi will know, he's smart enough to know that he won't want to piss Eddie Hearn off. But you have to do what's best for your fighters, don't you? And there's going to be a lot of people now that have signed with DAZN that are going to be thinking, oh, have we done the right thing? That's how I look. That's how I look at it anyway. God, it can do your head in, lady, all the time. You can get up to go to the toilet though, so that's not bad, is it? Or answer the door. But yeah, I think that she probably gets knocked out again in rematch, and I think it'll just be a case of then sending her into battle and getting her knocked about and getting as much mileage out of her as they can. I mean, look, if they use the low, she can fight while she's 42 like some of her other opponents. That's how I look at it. I know that may sound harsh, but haven't we got women that are fighting in the 40s? What's all that about? Women fighting in the 40s, eh? Shouldn't even be fighting at all, should they really? If they want to fight, you've got to let them. But I think that they'll take the rematch through gritted teeth, and then they'll look to come out with something like, yeah, we're going to move up a weight, blah, blah, blah. But why are they taking the rematch when after the fight they said she was tight at the weight? What's all that about? Well, why are you fighting at that weight? It's dangerous, isn't it? Oh, we'll get a nutritionist on board, we'll do this, we'll do that, blah, blah, blah. But what about young little Terry Harper, who's had some fists? She might not want to fight the rematch. But money talks, doesn't it? And bullshit walks. When you've got people in boxing industry that have got 2 brain cells in their head and that they'd be working in a chippy if they weren't boxing on telly, they haven't really got much of a choice, has they? Because what job prospects is there in Denby for anybody? There ain't really much prospects, is there? So good luck to Terry Harper. I don't like a manager, as you know. I think he's a shit house. And that he'd sell her down river if it meant him getting a few quid. That's how I look at it. I mean, if people don't agree with me, well, don't agree with me. Steffi Bull doesn't agree with me, but he doesn't knock on my fucking door, does he? Do you, Steffi? But I'd like to see Terry Harper win the rematch, but no, she hasn't got the style to beat that other girl, and she can't punch. That other girl's not going to respect her. She's just going to walk her down and load up on her. All you're going to see is somebody running, jabbing and running and holding. That's all you're going to see. And there's only 2 minutes in each round, but I think the rematch will happen. If they've signed a deal with Eddie, he'll not let them get away with that. So, and Eddie, of course, will want to showcase that American girl, won't he? You know what I mean? If she does Terry Harper again, he'll make her into a superstar and Terry Harper will be forgotten, won't she? Steffi will then jump over to Sky. If you remember, last week, Terry Harper were coming out with things like, I've got unfinished business with Tasha. Well, if you've got unfucking finished business with Natasha Jonas, why didn't you fucking rematch her straight away then? If you had unfinished business. That's how I look at it. Go rematch her. You've got unfinished business, go and rematch her. You mind begging now that you might be getting fucking flogged on DAZN, which you've just been, and she'll be flogged again on DAZN, and then they'll go fucking with begging ball to Tasha. But Tasha hasn't got a belt, has she yet? So I don't know. They'll just want to pimp Terry Harper out. You're going to see pimping now. In fact, this video is going to be called Pimping Terry. Terry Harper's going to be pimped now, and it's a shame, isn't it? It's a shame that people, like I just said, they're not sharpest tools in box. They're going to get pimped. But boxing's full of sharks, isn't that right, Ginger Boy? All right, so peace out. Keep on trucking. Keep supporting boxing. This is Harry the Spastic, live from South Yorkshire, signing out.